Hi, this is 365801. Merry Christmas to me. These are my presents that Santa brought me. That's actually kind of funny because they all arrived the same day. So the postman who was delivering them said, "Oh, thank goodness you're in, because I'd hate to have to carry these around again for the rest of the day." And I said, "Oh, yay," and he had a few other things for me, so I was like, "Oh gosh, it's like Christmas, I should call you Santa," and it literally stopped him in his tracks as he kind of paused briefly and then went, "Well, Merry Christmas," and so it was a Merry Christmas moment. He was a bit embarrassed because I called him Santa. This is what I got. I don't have a big haul. This will probably be like a haul video anyway. I'm expecting maybe one or two things before the end of December to come, but after Christmas. So for Christmas, this is what Santa's brought me. I'm kind of excited about it. So let's get them open. Good neck for a second hand, because I got it quite cheap. I don't think it was very expensive. And that is Kizuna Deluxe Edition Volume 1. I still have not collected all of the Kizuna volumes, so I'm kind of a bit disappointed with myself. That's something that I should have in my collection by now, but there's a few titles missing. I think I've got most of them, but I think there's one or two missing, so I think I've got to get, is it 3 and 4? Maybe 3 and 4 to get for Kizuna. I would like to get the other volumes as well, of previous ones, obviously, because I'm collecting everything, because eventually one day I shall have them all. So that's my first one. So I have volumes 1 and 2 of Monster and the Beast by Renji, and that's a yen press title. Yen press titles are always a little bit more expensive, but they're nice quality, and I've been having my eye out on this for such a long time, and I keep forgetting that it is actually published because it's a yen press. And yen press started publishing some things BL-esque, and then they kind of stopped, and so this is kind of, I think, their foray back into it. I don't know what else yen press has BL like, so if you do know, please let me know so I can get on it and get that. So I'm really excited to read Monster and the Beast volumes 1 and 2, brand new, and this is the first time I've ordered from Blackwell's bookshop, and they've sent this lovely bookmark along with it, a very sort of traditional style bookmark. I've never ordered anything from them before because, well, there's a few other places where I go. I'm gradually learning more and more about where to buy and shop for things. So the reason I went with Blackwell's this time is because they have an online shop and they accept book tokens, and I was given a book token as a gift, and so I decided, instead of spending money, I will spend my book token and I will get some gifts for myself for Christmas. And I could have just gone into a bookshop, but there's not actually that many local bookshops that have things that I would like, and even the Waterstones bookshop, it's a big chain. They have some things, but they don't have lots, and you have to pay full price, whereas buying online from Blackwell's, I was still able to get them at less than full recommended retail price. And as you know, I'm all about saving the pennies, so instead of getting like 3 volumes of manga, I think I was able to get 5, you know, so that's a big difference. So these are a bit more expensive, but I still got them less than recommended retail price, so I'm very happy I was able to use my book token. And Blackwell's, they've packaged them up really nicely. So I got 6 volumes, not 5. Okay, so, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, yay! So I got Blue Morning Volume 8 by Sublime, written by Shoko Hidaka. Oh, I finally have all 8. This is the final volume. There's 8 in the series. I still have all of mine, and most of them I think still has their plastic on. I have not read a single page of Blue Morning, and I'm so looking forward to having all of them together. And unfortunately, I don't have them all in the house just now, so I can't just binge all 8 volumes. Oh, I so want to. So some of them are in my other collection. I will have to, I'm thinking, when am I next down? Get them all, and so I can just binge all 8 volumes. I'm so looking forward to being able to do that. It's going to be so good. Oh. So yes, Blue Morning Volume 8. This is another series completed. I'm so happy to complete a series. I might go through a review of all of the series that I've been able to complete this year. So this, along with A Strange and Mystifying Story, which is a 7-volume series. There are times when you think, I'll never get the full set, you know, so I'm so looking forward to reading this. Blue Morning. Okay, what else did I get? Okay, so this is I Hear the Sunspot, Limit Volume 2. There's Taichi on the front cover, and he doesn't look very happy. Oh no. As I've said in a previous video, or it depends when this one comes out actually, there are 3 volumes to the Limit series. The 3rd one will be published in spring in Japan, and so we can hope to see the 3rd volume of Limit and the 5th volume overall of I Hear the Sunspot. Hopefully, I'm hoping spring 2021. I'm going to be realistic. If it comes out before then, thank you One Piece Books. But I'm so looking forward to reading this, and because I've just read I Hear the Sunspot, you know what, I just want to read the whole thing again and carry on. I might just do that. This might be a wait till January one. I might not wait, but oh, it's gonna be good. I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope it doesn't end on a cliffhanger that I'm gonna have to wait for a year to get over. Ooh, but it's gonna be good, whatever it is. I also have Volume 5, the last volume. This is another completed series. The High School Life of a Fudanshi by Atami Michinoku. I'm so excited about this. I just did a video on this because it's people who I relate to in characters, and so the characters on the front are people I relate to. So I'm really happy. I did go back and read Volume 1 again, even though I wasn't supposed to. But I thought, well, I'm gonna go to bed and just read this while I'm in bed. So I will read Volumes 2, 3 and 4 again, and then I will read Volume 5. And then I will feel satisfied that I have completed a set of a lovely series by Seven Seas. A really good title. I thoroughly recommend it. It's hilarious. For all the Fujoshi and Fudanshi out there, it is hilarious. So highly recommended. So happy, another complete series. Okay, probably, not gonna lie, probably the series that I have been looking forward to the most ever. I read this on scans, not gonna lie, years ago, and it just hit me like a punch in the gut. I was so shocked by it psychologically, and also the sex scenes felt so raw. The artwork is very particular to Setona Mizushiro. She's very popular now with some of her other series like Black Rose Alice, which I read in preparation of this coming. I also have it in Japanese, so I've read it in Japanese. I'm really happy to have it in Japanese, because I did not think that this was a title that would ever be published. So whenever any publishers ever said, hey guys, what are you wanting, what are you looking for, this is the one that I screamed out into the void. This is the one I wanted. Always. For the past, I don't know how many years, I've been saying this on Twitter, on websites. Hey guys, this is the one I want. Hey, can you publish this? This is the one. And I think because she's had more popularity with some of her other works, Setona Mizushiro has been able to get this one. And I think enough people were screaming, this is a good title.
we're gonna buy it if you publish it. It's only 2 volumes, and I think that's also something. But it is only 2 volumes, so it's not a huge investment of resources. So I am so excited about this. I'm probably gonna just rip this plastic off and read it right now. Would you leave us alone for a moment? We're gonna have spend some time together. Is it bad that I'm like this? This is the Seven Seas, who, as I've said before, are just printing wonderful titles. I'm so happy to have this in English, and I'm so looking forward to reading the translation by Jocelyn Allen, who is wonderful and who always does brilliant translations. So excited. This is my Merry Christmas. This is Merry Christmas. The Cornered Mouse Dreams of Cheese. I am so excited. Okay, so this is everything that Santa brought me, the Postman Santa, for Christmas. Like I said, there might be a couple more things coming before the end of the year, but I'll just leave that for January. Presents is the prompt. The manga that Santa brought you. What I really love is the fact that these are all very diverse titles. I have a second-hand title by June. I have new titles, and in the new titles I have Yen Press, Sublime by Viz, One Piece Books, and Seven Seas. And they are all interesting, and they're all different, and they all have an element of BL. They're not like the kind of titles that are throwaway and forgettable. The Cornered Mouse Dreams of Cheese is not a forgettable title. The High School Life of Fudanshi, Young Koma, so 4-panel, comedy, gag, manga, BL. I Hear the Sunspot, really important, very emotional and very memorable. Blue Morning, historical in its setting, and long, 8 volumes, and by a wonderful mangaka as well. And Renji, different, a bit odd, bit something that we wouldn't expect, but also fabulous, and I'm really looking forward to reading it. So I'm really excited about where manga publishing has come from to where it is now, and where it's going to go in the future. So 2019, this is some of the best out there, I think. We're getting great works by different publishers who are all recognizing that what was once a bit of a joke, I don't know, publishing niche, has now become recognized as, you know, something that they're great titles in themselves, they're interesting titles, they're important titles, and they're worth publishing because people will buy them. And it's as though people are suddenly recognizing, actually, the BL industry didn't die in 2010 or 2011 when certain publishers went out of business and stopped publishing. Instead, people were more selective, is curatorial a word? So it's about choosing the great titles, not just what you can get your hands on. So I think people in the publishing industry are recognizing that the audience, the economy there is still vibrant. People still want to buy these books, but they want the best. They don't want whatever's going. So that's me being maybe a bit rude, if you want to see that as, you know, choosing good titles to print. And wow, Seven Seas, One Piece, Sublime, and Yen Press now getting in on it. Choosing the good titles to publish. There are still some great titles out there I'd love to see published, so and I'm not too sure what we're getting in 2020 from all of them, so I'm going to do a bit of researching for that as well. What to look forward to in 2020? Well, I'm going to be reading these, so I'm looking forward to the second volume for Seto no Mizu Shido. I'm looking forward to one day getting Limit Volume 3 that we now know is going to happen. I know that Sublime titles, there's some really interesting, exciting ones coming out. I will definitely be, because I'm just going to anyway, but I'm going to look forward to them as well. So yeah, some good titles from Santa. Thank you, Santa. My book tokens, well spent, I think. Some good volumes. Still so many that I need to get though, always. To everyone who's been watching any of my videos, Merry Christmas. Thank you to everyone who hosted the hashtag 25 days of manga. I've had a lot of fun. This has been really interesting. And I have once again really enjoyed interacting with everyone. I am going to spend, I think, most of January watching everyone's videos on YouTube, because I don't feel like I've been watching enough of other people's videos, and I've mostly just been making my own. So I'm really looking forward to enjoying the hashtag 25 days of manga well after it has finished. So Merry Christmas everyone, and happy holidays to everyone who doesn't celebrate Christmas. And just generally, 2019 hasn't been an awful year, has it? Not when these titles have come out. Let's all look forward to 2020.